So what is happening? Mr. Tharoor seems to be in awe of Bharatiya Janata Party. Am I reading between the lines? Am I reading too much? Or are these signals to your, to your party before the major decision is taken and announced?
See, let us forget who said it. Let us think about what has been said or what has been written. See, it's a fact that during COVID, India played a major role in helping the world to overcome that difficulty. India is a country which exported COVID vaccines to more than 100 countries, and out of which almost 48 countries were given free doses of vaccine by India. And don't forget that none other than the then British Prime Minister Boris Johnson stated that India is the pharmacy of the world. India was not just exporting vaccine, India was exporting all other medicines because earlier, before these vaccines came, the medicine used for malaria was given to patients or persons who were at a risk level. So India had played a major role in developing vaccine, in giving it to the people of its own country, also giving it to the people of the countries of different world, especially Brazil, Dominican Republic. You may remember the tweet by Brazilian president.
Mr. Padmanabhan, I know that. Will you be happy? Will you be happy to take Tharoor in?
See, Tharoor, whether he is interested in joining BJP or whether he is in a strained relationship between with the leadership of his party, see, we don't know. We don't know. I am stating that
would you
as
like
the
to have him, sir?
spokesperson of BJP. I see. Mr. Tharoor is a Congress MP now. He is a member of Parliament from the Trivandrum Lok Sabha constituency of Kerala. He is I think, the deputy leader of the Congress party in the Lok Sabha. I think so.
But Mr. Padmanabhan, if I go by this, Jyotiraditya Scindia was a Congress MP. RPN Singh used to be a Congress MP. Jiten Prasad used to be in Congress MP. Your Minister of State for Skill Development used to be a Congress ally. I can just go on and go on and go on. There are a lot of people who used to be something in... Ashok Chavan used to be the Congress Chief Minister.
See, have you ever heard a word from Mr. Shashi Tharoor to the effect that I am leaving Congress or joining any other party? Till today, he has not said so. So, without Mr. Tharoor expressing some thing like that, why should we discuss all those things?
Okay, even Jyotiraditya Scindia also didn't say a thing. But okay, let's do the brass tacks here. Nikhil, to you. Is it because of the fact that he's not getting a place in Kerala, Congress Kerala politics? You know, it's an adversarial relationship they have with Shashi Tharoor. Is it a fallout of that? Because who does it again and again? You know, last time there was a storm. Then the podcast happened. And now this has happened. So this is not one or second occasion. This is the third time it has happened.
So Karthikeya, the thing is that Shashi Tharoor, to my mind, represents one of those sort of very endangered breed of Indian politicians who would time and again praise their opposition as well as their own party, who see things for the way they are instead of seeing everything from a political prism. And I think in the times that we live today, that is something that people cannot stomach, whether it is in the Congress or the BJP or people in the media. So far as Shashi Tharoor's praises for the Indian government's various initiatives in the recent past are concerned, of course, he's been praising them. That is his personal view. Now, he did mention about the good vaccine diplomacy that the BJP government at the center did during the time of COVID, and I agree with him. But he should, but at the same time, we can also talk about the oxygen crisis or the ill-conceived lockdown. But I'm not on that. I'm on the point that just 1 week ago, Shashi Tharoor gave a statement to ANI on how the ruling party was disrupting the parliament, how this is not the way to run the parliament, how the ruling party wanted to enact legislations on what is clearly a state subject. But that is something that for some reason did not catch the media eye. What catches the media eye is Shashi Tharoor praising the BJP. But when the same guy on the same day critiques the BJP, nobody bothers to carry that story. And that is the problem of the times that we're living in. That if an opposition politician praises the government, you see him as one of those Dal Badlus or Aya Ram, Gaya Ram. You don't see it as a legitimate praise, which is why a lot of opposition MPs do not want to praise the Modi government when it's right. That is why a lot of BJP members of parliament or MLAs do not want to praise Congress state governments when they are right. And I don't think that sort of politics is good for the country.
Okay.
Tharoor is definitely not jumping ship. He's made it very, very clear. He's a strong congressman. He's been writing so many books about how the Congress ideology is what is right for the country, and definitely not going to the BJP.
Okay, then let me put it very bluntly, Savio. Politics is about boss management. In every party, apart from right or wrong or correct or incorrect, it's about boss management. And he has already been, put in a box when he attended those meetings of the so-called G23 leaders in the party. Why would he say something which would irk the leadership?
Well, Karthike, I was in Delhi last week and I had the pleasure of meeting with a few Congress leaders myself, some of who are a part of the G23 that you mentioned just now.
Okay.
Uh, I don't think many of them have got the intent of joining the BJP directly. This is my reading into the conversation that I had with three of them as
Are you
part
talking
of
about
this.
Kapil Sibal route?
Now, I'm not going to take names, but what I'm going to try and tell you primarily is that there is a certain amount of the senior leadership that is a little disappointed in the current working of the leadership of the Congress. That is the reality. Now, let me quote one of the gentlemen who was in that conversation with me. We were sitting in one of the most prominent places in Delhi, and